Hello everyone, Strategy Taste here, and today we're going to talk about a different game than Warhammer 2. So, as you can see, this is Europa Universalis 4, as the Latin may say, Europa Universalis 4. And today, what am I going to talk about this game? Well, I am not going to introduce it, I'm not going to talk about the very aspects of the game, I'm going to do them both. Basically, this is an introduction video about Europa Universalis 4. So, the first question you may ask, what is Europa Universalis 4? Well, Europa Universalis 4 is a grand strategy game, which goes from 11 November 1444, which is start date, to 1821, which is the year of the death of Napoleon Bonaparte at the island of St. Helena. And, well, the start date actually is the Battle of Varna, which ended for a serious defeat of Poland, Bohemia, and Hungary, and basically all of Christianity in Eastern Europe. Also, the Pope sent, I believe it was a regiment corps, yeah, by the end of the Ottomans. And with this battle, 3 kings died, and the Ottomans were allowed to conquer Constantinople then. So this is a very important date in the history of Earth. So yeah, it's a strategy game, it's an history game, but another thing that I'm going to talk about in this video is the fact that Europa Universalis 4 is mainly a strategy game, or at all isn't a tactic game. So let's make a comparison between Europa Universalis 4 and Total War Warhammer 2. They are both strategy games. The Total War saga also is mainly historical title saga. But what makes them so different? The main thing is Total War is focused on tactics. Paradox games such as Europa Universalis 4, Crusader Kings 2, Victoria 2 are all focused on strategy. The only tactics that you are going to play in this game is where to send your troops, as you can see here. While the main tactics that you are going to be presented in Total War games are battles. So many of you may not even know what tactics and strategy are different by themselves. Well, basically, in 2 phrases, strategy is what makes you win the war. Tactics is what makes you win the battles. And I didn't say that. There have been many generals in history that said that. And that is one of the main things of this game. Strategy is the main thing. There's too many things on the warlord of this game that I am not going to introduce you, because they are so huge that even saying about them is, even talking about them, even mentioning them is too huge. As you can see, I am just making you see all the various things here that possibly in this game. There's too many things, and you may also understand why I'm not talking about all of the various things. It's too many things. So why am I talking about this? I'm going to make videos about Europa Universalis 4 because I think it's one of the best strategy games in the history of all strategy games. This game is so damn huge that I really will think that basically no other game is so damn huge than Europa Universalis 4. So that is one of the main things I want to say. And also, another great thing about this game is I'm using the console commands, and yeah, you can see that there's the wall Earth. There's Africa, Europe, North America, South America, Asia, and Oceania, also Greenland. And unfortunately, Antarctica isn't here, but I mean, you can think that in 1821, maybe going to Antarctica wasn't the best thing for humanity, you know. And basically, every front of this game has a lot of things to it, which are all aided by the Paradox DLC policy. Paradox Game Studio is very well known for its policy of DLCs. Many think that they are just like EA, but in my opinion, no. EA, their DLCs aren't at the level of Europa Universalis 4. Specifically, some DLC in this game are basically game changing to a level where if you get them, you play another game. Specifically, Common Sense and Art of War. Basically, for example, Common Sense allows you to develop your promises, and the Art of War adds enormous amounts of things. Adds the Holy Roman Empire and various things. Also, the papacy is changed with Art of War and various other things. So, if you are going to play this game, probably get those 2 DLCs at least. Then there's thousands of years to be spent on the content packs, which are all about aesthetics, the various musics and ebooks which you can get, the various immersion packs such as Rule Britannia, Golden Century, or Third Rome, and well, also another DLC that basically no one knows about is Purple Phoenix. So, in my personal opinion, Purple Phoenix is if you want to take over the remnants of the Roman Empire, now called Byzantium, and reconquer what is rightfully theirs, as well. The Southern League is Johannes, the head of the Palaiologos family, and yeah, also as you can see, there's diplomacy to more things here. There's an enormous amount of text here. There's seriously a lot of things here, and also I even didn't let you show what was at the beginning, because at every beginning of the campaign, you get a whole lot of text that is all about history of the termed nation or continent, or also religion, or factions, or things, and blah 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 blah. And that is a plus to this game, because there's things called events. Basically, events like actions, things like the assault on Maine, the surrender of Maine, which in basically the first months of the game makes England go to war to France. There's events such as rebellions. There's events such as economy stuff. As you can see, there's all the things here. As you can see, there's merchants, colonists, diplomats, missionaries. Yeah, you can also colonize areas of the world. There's government reform, which are introduced with the Dharma DLC. There's great powers. There's, as you can see, thousands of menus. The Holy Roman Empire, the papacy. So yeah, if you are someone who has time, who is patient, who is also clever, and really likes strategy, you should really play this game. If you are a casual gamer, if you spend like 1 hour and then I don't want this game, blah. Yeah, this is not the game for you. Even at the start, even after 300 hours, even after 1000 hours, you will know many aspects of the game later on. You will get new things even at 2000 hours. I've seen friends of mine which had 4000 hours in this game, and still in a post I made on Facebook, for example, they didn't know on some things. So there's amounts of things that are hilarious at some point. So this is, I wouldn't say that Europa Universalis 4 is a noob-friendly game. You really need to understand what the hell are you doing, what the hell is the game doing, what the hell is the game. You need to basically stay down and understand every aspect of the game to first actually play. Go on the first difficulty. Also, yeah, there's an event for the Northern Kingdom, for Northern Italy, the Kingdom of Italy and Empire. That's an event, the Shadow Kingdom. It's called like, for example, I believe it's 1492. The Empire basically succeeds from well, actually, Northern Italy succeeds from the Empire, but you can as maybe Austria. Yes, the easiest start for that. You can occupy the parts of Italy and make that empire once again. So there's thousands of hours that you can spend to play this game, and this is just a paradox game. There's, in my opinion, a very good paradox game is Victoria 2, which is on the same level of Europa Universalis 4, but I would rate Victoria 2 maybe 9 out of 10, while Europa Universalis 4 for its huge things, for all of the gameplay, for all of the things that Europa Universalis 4 has, I would rate it a 10 out of 10 game. So that is that was just an introduction video about this game, but this, yeah, I can't really say all of this. And for today's video, I have finished. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you like it. So see you on the next video about ideas. Yeah, ideas. Bye everyone.